Lana and Youssef visited the Discovery Science Museum on a school field trip. At the end of the exhibit hall, behind a velvet rope, they spotted a glowing silver pod. "Whoa, what is that?" Youssef asked. "It says Body Explorer Pod. Unauthorized use not recommended," Lana read. "So, let's try it." They giggled and stepped inside. The doors shut automatically with a hiss. Voice, "Welcome to Body Explorer. Miniaturization process initiating in 3, 2, 1. Zap! In the blink of an eye, they were shrinking, down, 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 until they stood on a floating red disc. "Where are we?" Lana whispered. "Inside a body," said a cheerful, metallic voice. It was Nano, a glowing blue robot the size of a marble with tiny spinning wings. "You're about to explore the human body from the inside. Ready for your mission?" Nano zipped ahead, and Lana and Youssef jumped aboard a fast-moving red blood cell. "We're inside an artery, traveling from the heart," said Nano. "It's like a water slide," laughed Youssef. They entered a massive, pumping chamber with rhythmic thuds, the heart. Nano pointed to 2 doors swinging in rhythm. "That's the left and right atria. Blood flows in, then is pushed out by the ventricles." They could see oxygen-rich blood traveling through bright red arteries, while oxygen-poor blood returned through darker veins. "The heart never rests," Nano said. "It beats about 100,000 times a day to keep you alive. That's more than my video game clicks in a week," Youssef exclaimed. Next, they shot upward into a shimmering network of flashing lights. "We've reached the brain, the command center," said Nano. Inside, they saw neurons, nerve cells, sending glowing messages through electric sparks. "Each signal moves at over 250 miles per hour, Nano explained. "Like the body's internet." Lana smiled. They watched as a neuron passed a signal using neurotransmitters, tiny messengers, across a gap called a synapse. Nano added, "The brain helps you think, feel, move, breathe, even dream." "Does it help with math homework?" Youssef asked. "Yes, but it prefers sleep before tests," Nano replied with a wink. With a spin, they slid into a long, stretchy tunnel. "This is the esophagus, guiding food to the stomach." In the stomach, bubbling juices churned. Here, strong acids and enzymes break food into mush called chyme. "Goodbye, pizza," Lana joked. They floated into the small intestine, a coiled tube covered with tiny fingers called villi. "These help absorb nutrients into your blood," said Nano. "So every bite fuels our body," Youssef noted. Next, they zoomed into the lungs, entering a spongy, balloon-like chamber. "The alveoli are tiny sacs where oxygen enters your blood, and carbon dioxide exits," Nano said. They saw red blood cells grabbing oxygen and zipping off toward the heart. "Every breath brings life," Lana whispered in awe. Landing in the arm, they explored muscle fibers, which contracted like ropes pulling and relaxing. "Muscles help you move, but they only pull, not push," Nano explained. "That's why they work in pairs." Nearby, they entered bones, where bone marrow produced new blood cells. "And bones protect organs like armor," Lana remembered from class. "Exactly," said Nano. Suddenly, flashing red lights filled the chamber. "Oh! An intruder," said Nano. They saw a virus drifting in the bloodstream. A team of white blood cells surrounded it like superheroes. "This is your immune system," These cells fight infection 24/7. Yusef clapped. They're better than any action movie. Nano brought them back to the heart, where a swirling exit portal appeared. You've explored the brain, lungs, heart, stomach, muscles, bones, and more, Nano said. Time to grow big again. Zap! They reappeared in the museum. Their classmates hadn't noticed they were gone. We have to tell everyone, Lana whispered. Or keep it secret, until next time, Yusef grinned. What is the moral of the story? Share your mind.